Hi guys, so I made this video to explain to you the important points about language development from topic 5. The first basic thing you need to know is language rules. There are 5 rules. The first one is phonemes. Phonemes is the smallest units of language. It involves sound in speech. For example, A is a, B is b, C is k, and so on. And then we have morphemes, the smallest meaningful units in a language. It can be classified into free or bound morphemes. Free morphemes can be any word that has a meaning, for example, book, girl, phone, or etc. For bound morphemes, it cannot stand alone. For example, un. Un, it doesn't have any meaning, so it cannot stand alone. When you combine un with happy, it becomes unhappy, so it has a meaning. And then the third rule is syntax, the rules that govern word combination and order to form meaningful sentences. For example, it is a cat. That is a correct sentence, but cat it is not a correct sentence because the word order is not right. The fourth one is semantics, the study of meaning in language. One word can have more than one meaning. For example, human. It can be either girl or boy, male or female, or might be children or adults. And another example is that if Malaysians say it is a hot day, it means that probably the weather is around 40 degree Celsius. But if British or English that lives in the UK say it is a hot day, they might mean the temperature is around 20 degree because they used to live in a cold weather country, so it is different from us. And then the last one is pragmatics, involves the rules for appropriate and effective communication. Context is integrated into a sentence to understand the meaning of the sentence. For example, I say, I am really hungry, I could eat an elephant. If you take context into account, you would understand that I am really, really hungry. But if you don't take context into account, you probably believe that I would eat an elephant. Let's move on to theories in language development. The first one is the nativist perspective. It is proposed by Noam Chomsky. Humans are born with a language store called language acquisition device, or LAD, in the brain structure. So this is a brain structure. It is said that there are two areas that are related to language. The first one is Broca's area. It involves in the production of language and grammatical processing. Damage to this part has been shown to significantly affect the use of spontaneous speech and speech control. Words may be uttered very slowly and poorly articulated. And then the second area is Wernicke's area. It involves in comprehending word meaning. Damage to this area has been shown to significantly affect speech comprehension, which means that the person's speech may be meaningless. And then we have social interactionist theory. It explains that language development occurs through social interaction between a child and linguistically knowledgeable adults. So I think this theory is pretty much straightforward, and I don't think I need to elaborate more on this. In Halliday's theory of language development, he identified 7 functions of language. The first 4 functions help the child to satisfy physical, emotional, and social needs, while the next 3 functions help the child to come to terms with his or her environment. The first function is instrumental. Children use language to satisfy a personal need and to get things done. For example, cookie, mommy. So the child asks his mommy for a cookie. Second function is regulatory. This is where language is used to tell others what to do. For example, go away. The third function is interactional. Language is used to make contact with others and form relationships. The child may say, I love you, mommy, or I love you, daddy. The fourth function is personal. Language to express feelings, opinions, and individual identity. For example, me, good boy, or I'm a good boy. Continue with the fifth function, which is heuristic. Children use language to find out about things or to learn about things. For example, the child may ask, what are cows for? And then we have imaginative function. Language is used to tell stories and jokes and to create an imaginary environment. For example, let's play space. And then the seventh function is informative. Children use language to communicate something for the information of others. For example, I will tell you how this game works. Move on to stages of language development. There are 6 stages. The first stage is response, happens between 0 to 6 months. The child smiles, gazes when hearing voices or sounds. The second stage is vocalization, between 6 to 10 months. This is where babbling happens. The third stage is word development, between 10 to 18 months. Begins to play with sounds, for example, mama, dada, and so on. The fourth stage is sentences, 18 months to 3 years. The child begins with 2 words sentences, for example, 1 cake, 1 chocolate, 1 milk. And we have fifth stage elaboration, between 3 to 6 years. Sentences get longer and communication begins to work into social interaction. The child may say, I love you, mommy, or you are the best mommy. And the final stage, the sixth stage, graphic representation, between 5 to 8 years, reading and writing image. The child can document what is spoken in writing. There are many simple and fun activities to develop language in children. For example, songs. It helps children learn new words. Lyrics can have a sense of rhyme and rhythm, so it will be easy and entertaining for them to sing along. And then, tongue twisters. It's a fun way to teach children correct pronunciation. So this is one example of tongue twister. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Last example is storytelling. It helps develop communication skills. That's it for this topic. Thank you very much.